Why y'all harassing me for, dude?
You have a warrant, Raul?
For what, sir?
Tampering, bro. It's a MTR.
What?
It's a tampering warrant. It's an MTR.
What's a tampering warrant?
Oh, and I had to run a little bit to catch him, and then he hooked himself on the door and started trying to pull him. And then
gotta buy a new belt now.
my fucking belt busted, so I was all fucking. And I was looking for my taser.
Where's the meth pipe at?
Right here, literally in the middle.
Wrapped in a brown bag?
Oh.
What's your date of birth, Raul?
I don't even know where I was going.
Huh?
Just take me in.
We're code 14, so we're looking for another one.
Dude.
Yeah. Jeans and a plaid shirt. Kind of like a ponytail.
Black shirt with a ponytail.
Who's the other guy, bro?
Dude, I'm saying you're giving him a ride from Walmart, dude.
And you know his name, though, dude?
I don't know his name.
Anything illegal on you, bro?
No, sir.
Let me see how.
No, stay there.
Why y'all harassing me for, dude?
You have a warrant, Raul?
For what, sir?
Tampering, bro. It's a MTR.
What?
It's a tampering warrant. It's
What's
an
a
MTR.
tampering warrant?
Basically, you tried to destroy evidence or some shit. What's your date of birth, Raul?
Just try to destroy evidence?
Something like that, yes.
But you see, that's something like that. That's crazy, though.
Probation
like,
kicks it out, man. Okay, you were on probation for it. You violated your probation and kicked out a warrant for
I haven't
it.
even been on probation, dude.
Okay, what's your date of birth?
I mean, y'all, if y'all know, y'all think I'm Raul, then y'all should know his date of birth.
You are Raul.
Man.
I still have to confirm your date of birth, Raul.
That record's going to be for Frank X-Ray John 3446.
Just take me in, boss.
Okay, in the car, bro. Nothing illegal on you, bro? Right? Because if they find anything at the jail, they're gonna.
You think you take that bracelet off?
Okay, so we got
Yeah.
witnesses.
Hey, I don't mean to be a dick, you know what I mean? But man, I didn't do that, boss. Man, dude, I mean, what y'all?
Alright, hop in there.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure 87's going to want to show it.
You gonna loosen those a little bit? Sure.
Yeah, hold on, bro. Hold on. Sorry about the trouble, man. It's gonna be a skinny male, like a plaid brownish shirt, jeans, kind of hair in a ponytail. Should be wearing a black cap also.
You're allowed to go in there.
We're doing.
That's private property, man. Y'all didn't light me up on there. That truck is already parked.
The violation was committed on the roadway. Okay, the reason why I'm stopping you is because you have unconfirmed insurance.
Hey, sir.
Okay. You went
light your lights on.
You went across the road. I was waiting for you at the store. You went across the road. That's why I came around and lit my lights right here.
But I was already parked on here.
On August 7th, 2024 in Kingsville, Texas, a traffic stop tied to an unconfirmed insurance return expanded into a warrant arrest involving 2 occupants, a foot pursuit, and disputed evidence. The real issue is not how much evidence police found, it is what the law allowed them to prove from it.
It don't work. It doesn't work that way.
Yes, it does, sir.
No, it doesn't.
You know it works like that, boss.
No, it doesn't, Raul.
Come on, dude. Let me see your driver's book thing. I know the law. Come on, man.
You see where the other guy went?
I just see that one guy, dude.
Y'all good in here? Y'all good in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
I covered my cornbread plate.
Yeah, I saw that, man. I'm sorry about that.
There was another guy with him.
Yeah. We're code 14, so we're looking for another one. Hey, in jeans? Jeans, black shirt with a ponytail. I didn't hear what she said. No, stay there. Did someone run down here? No one ran? Okay. That's Raul in the Hosa. Huito. That's Huito. That record's going to be for Frank X-Ray John 3446. You know where he ran? He just walked? Yeah. Cool. Yep. What's up, man? No one in a black shirt, ponytail, and pants walked in here? It would have been within the past like 2-3 minutes.
No, nobody was.
Appreciate you. You gonna get that fixed or a like that?
Insurance, dude.
I bet they take forever.
Yeah, man, and like his insurance is only $25,000, which ain't
No, it probably won't even cost.
No, he's got the state the state minimum is 25. So he's like, you want to go through your insurance? So yeah, we have to make decisions. But his insurance is still waiting. I mean, they settled at 25, but they still haven't sent the check. So
Oh, at least you'll get that though.
yeah.
All right, man. Yep, you too.
Probation, man. I'll take the 5 years deferred, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah?
Maybe 10 years, you know what I'm saying? Trying to cut me off for 10. But look at my mama right there. I told you, man, I don't know what the fuck. He started panicking when I get behind me. I'm like, man, dude.
And why'd you take off walking?
Well, I mean, y'all chasing him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all chasing him. I ain't do nothing wrong. Y'all chasing him.
10-4.
I ain't got no warrants. I ain't got nothing. I've been taking care of everything I need to take care of. Yeah, big time thing on me, bro.
Okay. Take a seat right here, bro. I'm gonna leave the door open. Take a seat right there. That way I can figure out. No. You're good.
Please, thank you.
Okay, just take a seat right there.
I'll be good, you know what I mean?
Yeah, give me a couple minutes, okay? Hello? Hey, do we have anything on this guy? Did we have any? Because he literally was just walking. Yeah, because he said, he goes, dude, the other guy took off running. He goes, I don't want no part of that shit. He goes, I'm on paper. He said literally he was just walking. And then when I pulled up right next to him, like, he stopped. Yes, but do we have anything on the Yes, but when the passenger leaves, unless we have something on the passenger. Go ahead. You know what I mean? 10-4. What was it? No, I think he's out on bond. 50 Kingsville. You said he has a 29? Yeah. 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 Because he said he just got picked up from work. So, I'll probably ID him. Okay. But we have nothing, right? Because like I said, he was just walking. He literally just... He saw me, he stopped. Huh. Bring him back? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going to take you back.
Okay.
So put your feet in there.
Can you tell my mom?
I'm going to tell your mom. I'm going to tell your mom exactly where I'm going to take you. You want me to take off the backpack?
Please.
Let me see. Step out. Let me move the cuffs to the front, okay?
You guys want to wait slow, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no. You're good. You're good.
I really don't.
You're good. Calm down.
I've been trying to get in 10 years, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really don't want no problems, bro. I had a feeling about getting in the car truck. I told him it's cool. He's like, man, come on, I'll take you home. I'm like, fuck, man. The free ride sounds good when you're tired. I'm fucking busting ass all day.
Let's see. Take a seat in there. I'm going to give this to your mom real quick.
Okay.
And I'm going to tell her where we're going to be going.
Okay.
That way she can follow me. Yes.
I'm my baby girl in jail, so I got to take care of her when I'm out here.
Watch your feet, okay? So, here's this. Here's his drink. That's your son, right?
Yes.
Here's his phone. Here's his backpack. Do you have an ID?
Yes, sir. Right here. I took it out just in case needed.
Did leave a traffic. He did leave the traffic the scene of an oh my goodness. The officer tried doing a traffic stop.
Huh?
and the other guy resisted, and he took off. And I get that. So we need to figure out what we have over there. So I'm going to take him over there. And we're going to be at the flight line. So if you want to go,
I know, I've heard it before.
it's
Down 6th Street?
yes, on 6th Street. Yes, on 6th Street. Do you know where Margaritaville is at?
No,
The drive-through?
I'll find it.
Okay. Park across from the flight line. It's like a CrossFit gym. Park across there.
Okay.
Okay?
I will.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, ma'am.
There's a meth pipe, but no meth. So I'm thinking if he...
He had nothing on him at all.
No, but
Yeah.
his whole route.
Now, he did say he has to go piss this week. This week or next week. So, if he did, he's going to piss hot.
Yeah.
Where's the meth pipe at?
Right here, literally in the middle.
I can
Wrapped in
ask.
a brown bag.
Oh. Did you ask him about it?
Not yet.
What? Oh,
He's asking if there would be more in school.
I don't know.
I can't stop.
Are there tools in here or what?
Yeah, there's a couple of them. That's just it's easier here.
I mean, I can call him.
This is all. But he was saying look for TNT or whatever.
TOT on him, but
TOT.
a lot of his tools also didn't have that. I can take a picture and send it to him. That's right.
And it's Icon.
Okay, let me find out. Yeah, he's in the back seat. He's on that side. Oh, he said he was with them.
I even slowed down. I didn't know if we were going to stop. I waited and everything for you. I just thought,
They sent this 27 also for this.
Huh?
They sent it to you, I think. Well, they sent it his for. He finally told me a damn date of birth. But yeah, so I came right here.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they went that way and he pulled here, so I came right here and when I was getting down, he was already like, he was getting down and he was walking away. I was like, come here. He kept going. And I had to run a little bit to catch him, and then he hooked himself on the door and started trying to pull him. And then
gotta buy a new belt now, too.
my belt busted, so I was all and I was reaching for my taser. So I let him go to buckle real quick, and I pulled my taser out, and that's when he got on the floor inside the bar. But not until he bumped into that guy there.
Near the turning point, Graham versus Connor controls the force analysis. Force during a seizure is judged by objective reasonableness from the perspective of a reasonable officer at the scene, not by hindsight. Active resistance and attempted flight are central factors. The officer described a wanted driver who reached a wall or barrier, and continued resisting physical control. Those facts can justify increased force because the officer is trying to complete an arrest while the subject is actively defeating that effort. Still, Graham versus Connor is not a blank check. Flight and resistance matter, but so do the threat level, the suspected offenses, and the force actually used. The record does not establish every physical technique or confirm that the taser was discharged. That said, police do not have to wait for resistance to become an assault before increasing control. A moving struggle can demand split-second decisions. A failing duty belt also creates a weapon retention risk. Lawful authority can justify force, but each escalation still has to match the facts at that moment.
And then this guy?
That guy?
Uh-huh.
Whenever I was starting going after him, he was still here.
Okay.
And then that's whenever, well, by the time I came back, he was already gone.
Yeah, he said even the girl said he was walking.
Yeah, he said he was walking.
He said,
He was walking
he didn't
real-
want no part of it,
Yeah.
so he left.
What part of what, though?
Well,
I
he
guess
saw
what
him
this-
taking off. That's the thing. He saw him taking off, and that's my thing. If we don't have nothing on the passenger, it's
Give me a different story. He actually,
yeah. But
whenever
he
I
like
hit my lights, no, he was looking at me and everything, and he just,
and like even
oh,
and
I'm
even
going down.
yeah even they said he was walking
Yeah,
slow.
he said he walked.
And then when I pulled up, he saw me, and he's like I said, he stopped.
He stopped.
So he
And he's
stopped,
not all
and he was
sweaty
like
or out of
this.
breath
No,
either,
he was walking. So for this one, I'm just gonna get his address, probably a DM, and then cut him loose.
Hey, so for him, he has Destiny flowers in several credit cards. This one.
Oh,
And then those are his.
those are his.
That's his new driver's license. That's what it's right now. He's carrying his old one on him. His ID card. Oh, he took out his ear piercing. That's how I was going to identify him right now. I knew it was him, though. But whenever I had him, I lifted up his head, and I knew he had an eyebrow piercing, but he took it off. It's right here.
So he knew. All right.
Resisting, evading, and possession of...
Yeah. Well, the possession of identifying info, it belongs to who?
Destiny Flowers.
But can we prove that he's doing the defrauding?
But I thought it was possessed.
It's possessed, user.
Yes, but for that one, it's with the intent to fraud or harm. That was the difference over there, because they actually had and they were stealing the identity. Remember?
Oh yeah.
They were actually pulling the money.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I mean, there's no way he's allowed to use it. I think she's in prison right now.
But we'd have to get her, see if she wants to pursue it. That'd be the thing there. Now we can take him, and then we can type up that offense. But do the evading, the resisting, and you said warrant?
Yeah, he has a warrant.
Yeah, do that. All right. Your name one more time, bro. I'll confirm with your mom. We'll go over there. Okay? All right, let me see. We're gonna go over to your mom.
Okay.
Or we're gonna talk to your mom. That way I can get the verify the address, okay? I'm pretty sure since you're on paper, you're gonna have to let your probation officer know.
Yeah.
Your parole officer.
Let him know what?
That you were contacted by police.
Oh, okay.
Because you're gonna be listed on the report.
Okay, that's fine.
Here's the other thing.
He did ask me when I called him right now. When I called him I had to call him on the twin.
Here's the other thing.
Yes.
There's a meth pipe in there. Center console.
Oh hell no.
Okay? That's gonna be listed in the report.
Okay, oh my god, that's gonna look so bad on me.
And that's what I'm telling you. Let your probation
I'll
officer
call him
know.
immediately, bro.
Let them know that we
immediately
made
tomorrow
contact with you and we released you. Okay? But let them know.
Yeah.
Don't because you're going to be in the report listed as a passenger.
If he reads that out, that's going to be bad on me. So I'll call him tomorrow
Okay.
for sure.
So let them know. The meth pipe was found and it was in the center console. Okay? That way you're aware.
Okay, good. I'll let him know ahead of time. That'll be good. But I hope you're a fucking man, dude.
And that's the thing, because you said you're going to do a piss test.
Yeah, for sure.
So that way,
I got a piss test on the 13th of January.
So that way he can actually, if anything, he can bring you in sooner.
For sure.
And that way he can clear your name.
Yeah.
We're releasing you because you didn't run. Even the girls over there said you were walking real slow.
Yeah, I mean, I waited for him. If you told me to stop, I would have stopped.
Even the officer said you stood there and you were watching.
Thank you.
Okay? So,
thank you.
But I'm just letting you know so you let your probation know.
I'm call him in the morning, sir, for sure.
All right, let's go over to your mom. Okay?
I've been keeping him out of trouble.
All right.
Thank you. Can I have my backpack and shit?
Is there?
She has everything.
Hey.
Thank you, officer.
But
thank you, bro. Thank you.
Let them know.
The initial stop raises a separate Fourth Amendment issue. Texas Transportation Code Chapter 601 requires financial responsibility for motorists. The officer said the insurance return was unconfirmed, but the record does not reproduce that database response or establish its reliability. While proof of insurance belongs to a normal traffic mission, an electronic result still needs an objectively reasonable basis for the seizure. The record supports the officer's stated reason. It does not establish that every unconfirmed insurance return automatically creates reasonable suspicion. Texas Penal Code Section 38.04 covers intentional flight from a person the suspect knows is a peace officer attempting lawfully to arrest or detain him. The reported warrant matters because once confirmed, it supplies an independent arrest basis and makes intentional flight legally significant. Still, lawfully matters. Evading is not proved simply because someone runs from a person wearing a badge. The prosecution must connect the flight to a lawful attempted arrest or detention and prove the required knowledge and intent. Here, the warrant and pursuit provide substantial support for that theory. Texas Penal Code Section 38.03 requires intentional obstruction of an arrest, search, or transportation by using force against an officer or another person. Physical resistance can satisfy that element. Verbal disagreement, hesitation, or passive noncompliance alone does not. Brendlin v. California establishes that a passenger is seized when police stop a vehicle. Rodriguez versus United States limits the stop to its lawful mission unless additional reasonable suspicion develops. The driver's warrant and flight expanded the investigation, but the passenger still required an individualized basis for continued detention. While officers could determine whether the passenger also fled or was tied to the evidence, shared presence in a vehicle does not create shared guilt. Releasing him after the facts were checked is consistent with the rule that suspicion must remain tied to each person's conduct and evidence. Texas Penal Code Section 32.51 addresses fraudulent use or possession of identifying information and requires the statutory mental state, including intent to harm or defraud where the statute applies. Another person's identifying material can be suspicious, but possession alone does not automatically prove fraudulent intent. That said, multiple identifying items can justify investigation. The proper next step is what officers discussed: identify the owner, contact that person, and establish the required intent before treating the evidence as a completed fraud offense. Suspicion starts the inquiry, statutory elements finish it. The pursuing officer faced the hardest tactical problem. A warrant flight resistance and a failing duty belt created real safety pressure. The response described appears aimed at gaining control rather than punishment. But without every physical detail, no stronger conclusion about each use of force is justified. The passenger presented the opposite problem. He cooperated after contact, explained why he was in the vehicle, and witnesses did not describe him as running. Walking away before a stop is clearly resolved can create confusion, but the record does not establish that he intentionally defied a clear command to remain. First lesson: a warrant can change a routine stop quickly, but it does not erase Fourth Amendment limits. Police still need lawful grounds for each detention, search, and use of force. For the public, compliance during the encounter reduces immediate risk while legal challenges remain available afterward. Second lesson: evidence inside a shared vehicle is not automatically attributable to every occupant. A pipe, tools, or identifying documents may justify investigation, but criminal possession turns on knowledge, control, and the elements of the specific offense. Individualized proof protects both public safety and innocent passengers. Third lesson: resisting and evading are separate theories. Texas Penal Code Section 38.04 focuses on intentional flight from a lawful arrest or detention. Texas Penal Code Section 38.03 requires force used to obstruct arrest, search, or transportation. The elements are different. This case shows why bodycam analysis must separate what looks suspicious from what the law can prove. Constitutional limits, statutory elements, and officer safety can exist at the same time. For more fact-first legal breakdowns of police encounters, subscribe to the channel and follow the next analysis.